Who exactly do you think you are? Really, in your YouTube videos, what role are you playing in the story of the people in your audience? In the last video, we talked all about how to share your story, how to tell a story in your videos that relates to your audience, gets them to connect to you. In this video, we're talking about what role you play in the story of your audience. You can change this today. Their story. How do you interact with their story? There's a book called Story Brand, and I think they have a whole coaching course on this, but it talks about how to sell your story. And Donald Miller writes about the way people interact with stories. See, you're on YouTube doing one of two things. Every talk you've ever given is either enabling or persuading people. You're either teaching them to do something or encouraging them that they should do something, right? Now, you may argue with that, but pretty much unless you're doing strict news, you're doing one of those things. Well, I do tech reviews. Yeah, you're persuading someone that this product is good or bad. Well, yeah, but I just talk about homeschool curriculum. Yeah, well, you're persuading someone that this is the best homeschool curriculum or that they should homeschool. You're persuading or enabling. Today, I'm hoping to enable you guys and persuade a little bit, but to enable you guys to share your stories better and understand how they intersect with the stories of others. So this matters because you are not the hero. If you didn't write anything else down, I want to make sure you write this down. You are not the hero to your audience. They're the hero. In your own life story, let me ask you, are you looking for a hero or are you looking to be the hero? Because I think your audience is themselves looking to be the hero. They don't need somebody to be their hero. They need somebody to be their guide. We wrote that down earlier, guide. They need somebody to be their guide. They want you, maybe. You could be their guide. But it all depends on how you couch this thing. How do you express your story in such a way that they can see you as the guide? Are you positioning yourself as the hero or the guide? And I would say probably most of us, we position ourselves as the hero. I've got a bit of a hero complex. I love helping people, but that's not what your people want. Your audience wants you to be their guide. They want you to be their agent of change. And here's what's cool. When we talked about story, now think about this. When we talked about story, the most memorable thing was that agent of change. And I said, make sure you mention the agent of change. You do mention the agent of change. When you talk about your favorite food, you talk about the name of the restaurant. When you talk about, again, my faith journey, right? As a Christian, I talk about the person of Jesus. What is the agent of change? Well, you get to be someone's agent of change. And if we get ourselves to shift from being the hero in someone's story to being their guide, I think people get excited and they want to share that. If all you want to do is be the hero, you're making it about yourself. So triple check your content and ask yourself, why do I want to be the hero so badly? And I'm not going to get super psychological here. And this is shallow. This is basic stuff, guys. Everything I'm talking about today. If you want to go more in depth, there's actually a way that you can connect with me. I know some of you guys have already done that and had a free online creator consult. We meet for a little while and talk about your channel. I want to help, again, family-friendly creators to grow their influence and income with integrity. But just in this basic training, I want you to walk away going, who do I want to be to my audience, if you know your audience? And how can I better position myself by knowing and sharing my story? How can I better position myself to be their guide and not to try to be their hero? Click here to learn how to tell your story. And if you haven't subscribed yet, like right there, just click it.